Curtis and Son Funeral Home, the North Chapel on Highway 21 in Sylacauga, and the Childersburg Chapel on Highway 280 in Childersburg. For pre-need funerals, burials, or cremation since 1975, Curtis and Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga. Children will be Saturday from 1 until 2 at Estelle Community Church. There will be a funeral service at 2 at the church and burial in the Estelle Community Cemetery. Online condolences at curtisandsonfh.com. Curtis and Son Funeral Home, North Chapel, directing. Ann Kirkland Warren, age 80 of Sylacauga, died February the 5th in Clanton. Visitation will be Thursday at the North Chapel with service on Friday and burial in the Evergreen Cemetery. Curtis and Son Funeral Home, North Chapel, directing. Visitation for Hazel Gallman Dees, age 86 of Sylacauga, is today at Curtis and Son North from 1 until 2. That'll be followed by a graveside service at 2 o'clock with Brother Mike Kaiser officiating. That'll be in the Evergreen Cemetery. Online condolences at curtisandsonfh.com. Curtis and Son Funeral Home, North Chapel, directing. Graveside service for Mr. Jerry L. Richardson, age 74 of Sylacauga, will be Thursday at 11 a.m. from Evergreen Cemetery with Pastor Randall Jemison officiating. Celebration of Life service on Saturday as well at 1 o'clock from Brookview Wesleyan Church in Irondale. That visitation starts at 10 a.m. Online condolences at curtisandsonfh.com. Curtis and Son Funeral Home, North Chapel, directing. Funeral service for Wanda F. Kaufman, age 74 of Sylacauga, is Friday at 11 o'clock from the Chapel of Radley Smith Funeral Home. Brother Mac McCaleb officiating. Burial in the Green Hill Cemetery. Ms. Kaufman died February 6 at her residence. Visitation is Thursday, 3 till 5 at the funeral home. In lieu of flowers, contribution can be sent to the Marble City Baptist Church for the Torah and Kaisel Kong Ministry. Radley Smith Funeral Home, directing. Bishop David Norwood, age 87, died February 3rd at his residence in Harpersville Community Funeral Home, announcing. And Tabitha Parham, age 55, died February 5th at her residence Community Funeral Home, announcing. Maggie Evans, age 82, died February 7th at Coosa Valley Medical Center Community Funeral Home, announcing. Rhodey Ellison, age 89 of Sylacauga, died February the 8th at Coosa Valley Healthcare Center Radley Smith Funeral Home, Sylacauga, in charge of the arrangements. Doris Pettis Foyle, age 86, died February the 7th. Family will receive friends today, 10 until 11 o'clock at Blue Eye Baptist Church in Lincoln. Followed at 11 o'clock with the funeral service with the Reverend Jackie Morgan officiating. Interment in the Blue Eye Baptist Church Cemetery. Talladega Funeral Home, directing. And funeral arrangements to be announced for Howard Hurd, age 81. S.M. Goodson Funeral Home and Crematory in Talladega will announce the arrangements. And Jesse Strawn, age 56, died Tuesday, February the 8th. S.M. Goodson Funeral Home and Crematory in Talladega in charge of the arrangements. This obituary report this morning brought to you by Curtis and Son Funeral Home, the North Chapel on Highway 21 in Sylacauga, and the Childersburg Chapel on Highway 280 in Childersburg. For pre-need funerals, burials, or cremation since 1975. Curtis and Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg, 256-245-4361. For pre-need funerals, burials, or cremations, the North Chapel on Highway 21 in Sylacauga and the Childersburg Chapel on Highway 280 in Childersburg. Since 1975, Curtis and Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg.